Esther, let's go back to you. After hearing, Debbie's story about the multiple different diagnoses, a good friend of ours, Ian Kramer, he has a saying, even though he said he didn't coin it, I always credit him with it, and it's diagnose and adios. In countless families that we encounter professionally, and to an extent, Debbie's story, that's really what it is. You get a diagnosis and, it's like adios. How do doctors diagnose FTD? How do they get it right? So yet another family and their loved one, because it's traumatic for the loved one too, they have to go through all of these tests and procedures and, lumbar punctures. And how does a doctor accurately and, kind of unequivocally diagnose FTD?
So right now, we can't unequivocally diagnose FTD without a brain autopsy, and that's the only time we can make an actual confirmed diagnosis. There are no confirmed biomarkers in FTD. So the diagnosis that we get to in FTD right now is really a clinical diagnosis, and it's based on the symptoms that we're seeing. So are there clinical symptoms that are indicative of FTD? And then there's neuroimaging that goes on. Where is the damage occurring? Is there changes happening in the temporal and frontal lobe of the brain? So MRI, CAT scan, FTG, PET, if we can get it, will help to get a probable FTD diagnosis, whether it be behavioral variant or primary progressive aphasia, cortical basal syndrome, or progressive supranuclear palsy.